Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a 3D acrylic bow. There's just a few things that you'll need, starting with some acrylic liquid. I mixed mine with just a little bit of acetone. I found it was easier to work with than just being just regular monomer. It could have been just these powders that I have right here. I got these off of Amazon and there was like 24 of them for I think between like $10 and $15. So it could have been just this, but it was really runny when I was just mixing it with regular acrylic liquid. So I just mixed it with a little bit of acetone. And it was so much easier. So I would recommend, if you're having this problem, to maybe just mix it with a little bit of acetone and just kind of work with it and see how you like it, because what works for me might not necessarily work for you. But anyways, you'll also need some acrylic powder. I mixed this powder right here, the blue stuff, with just 3 different colors that I had. There wasn't a color that actually matched, so I just mixed it up myself. I was trying to make it look more like this color, and on camera it doesn't really look like it, but off camera it matches more better. You'll also need some aluminum foil or some wax paper. I'm just using the back of my nail form. To make your bow, you're just going to dip your brush into the acrylic liquid and then into the powder and form a little bead about this size, or depending on how big you want your bow, you're going to add a little bit more powder. But you're just going to place it onto your wax paper or whatever you have, and you're just going to press down just a little bit. You'll be able to see once when it's ready. You kind of can't tell too much on camera, but once when you are able to move it a little bit and it doesn't spread, it's pretty much ready to be moved around. So you're just going to make it into a little teardrop or a leaf like shape, and you can just do that by pressing in the sides, kind of like how I just did, and then just pressing down to make it a little bit flat. And then when you're ready and you get the shape that you like, just wiggle your brush underneath it and kind of lift it, and you're going to stop kind of about halfway. Once when you get that tip up, you're just going to stop about halfway, and then you're just going to help lift it, and you're going to make it to where those 2 points meet, and you're going to press down just a little bit. And I'm just showing you that there's kind of like a little bit of a hole to go through. You don't necessarily need to do that. It looks cute when you do it, but you don't need to really do it. I'll show you how to do it once more. You're just going to grab your bead, you're going to place it, wait a few seconds, and let that kind of shininess go away. But once you're able to touch it and it doesn't bounce back or spread out, you're able to move it. So you're just going to make your teardrop or leaf-like shape. You're going to press down with the belly of your brush to make it flat, and continue to keep molding it into the shape that you want. I kind of added a little bit too much, so I just took a little bit off before it was too late and I would have to redo it. So then you're going to take your brush and you're just going to wiggle it and help lift it a little bit. It might move and it might kind of get disturbed, but you're able to fix that a little bit if you're quick. So you're just going to make it to go about halfway. You're going to lift it halfway, and then you're going to make those 2 ends meet, just like that. Now that we have both sides of our bow made, the last thing you're going to do is you're going to add a centerpiece. You can either use a small gem, which would be really cute and it would give it a little bit of a shine, or you can just add a small bead of acrylic, which is what I'm going to do. And when you add if you're adding a small bead of acrylic, just add a tiny little bit. You don't need a big ball. You just need a small bead of acrylic, something like this. And all you're going to do is you're just going to add it to the center of your bow and just help mold it and keep its shape a little bit. But don't get discouraged if you can't do this on your first try. I'm relatively new at this, and it took me a while to get this down packed, and I watched a lot of videos, and I watch a lot of that stuff and just try to help myself get better. So don't get discouraged if it doesn't work for you the first time, because practice makes perfect, and eventually you'll get it. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next video, because I did make this bow for my next video. I will see you guys later.